and I have bought a 2020 Ford F-450 Platinum Edition. Alright, let me show you guys over around this truck. So, as you can see, it's that 6.7 power stroke. Alright. Look at this truck. Absolutely incredible. That nice platinum Super Duty truck. Alright, so this truck is like brand new. And we're going to do something crazy. This truck is massive. It's a big truck. Here's the interior of the big Ford. Now, I've been wanting to do this for quite a while sometime. And now, this truck has a very short gear ratio. All the gears are very close together. But it's because these trucks, they're not meant for speed. You know, they're meant for towing. And they're meant for towing heavy. But the overall truck is a very nice truck. Turning, you gotta really slow down and turn this big truck. Look at that. 33, we can't turn. Let me get this real quick. But you're shifting more than driving. Alright. Nope. It might be a 10-speed. Hold on. Wait a minute. We're going off-road. Quick detour. Alright, cool. But we're going to head on back to Forza. I'll catch you guys there. Alright, so we made it back here to Forza. And as you guys can see, let me show you the engine of this truck. So there is the engine. I said this before in my GTA video. It's like Ford cram the engines into these trucks now. So if you want to work on them, good luck, because yeah, it's gonna take a week, like a whole week to get anywhere, because everything is like on top of each other. Like, look at this. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to work on this truck. Not easy anyway. So. But I'll show you the overall of the truck. So, look at that. I can turn the lights off. I really like these headlights. They're really nice. They're very bright in real life. They're very bright. They can blind you, and I do hate that. But when you're the driver, it's awesome. Not when you're passing them. Not so awesome. Very nice interior. Like, look at that. Very nice. I really do like this interior. It's very nice. Very highly detailed. I do like it. For a full-size work truck, yes, absolutely. Can we? Nope, I did not mean to close the door. I actually wanted to get out of the truck. So, there is your passenger. Platinum plate on the door spiel. Here's the back seat. Back seat looks very roomy. Like, very, very roomy. If I can get in there. Come on. There we go. So here's the back seat. Very roomy. You can close the door. Look at that. Look at how much leg room you have in the back of this truck. Absolutely amazing. Wow. That's very nice. Honestly, yeah, this one has way more room than the Ram. Ram is a very nice back seat, but this one has a lot more leg room just by a tiny smidge. But that's still pretty nice. You got a full climate control back there for the passengers. Here's the bed. Very nice. You drop that tailgate down, and they even come with this little ladder. And due to the size scale of this truck, it's very nice to have a little ladder on the back, so that way you can easily get in and out of the back of the truck, which is pretty nice when you're hauling and loading stuff. So that's pretty nice. And plus, it's implemented into the tailgate, so you will never know until you actually have to, when you have it down and you pull it out. It has a tow package with the fifth wheel, kind of a small tire. You have a lot more rim and little bit less tire for the dually, for the truck overall in general, to be honest with you. But let's get into that driver's seat. So here's the driver's seat. Here's the cockpit for the driver. Very nice. So there you go. But what are we doing with this truck? That's a great question. So here we are. Here's the rundown. Let me give you guys a gif of what this truck is like, what this truck have. So this truck has 475 horsepower with 1,050 foot-pounds of torque, and she weighs a nice, healthy 87 pounds. So a little bit on the scale of the heavy side of almost 9,000 pounds, but the overall condition of the truck, 475 horsepower, just seems a little bit of like a underscale of the truck. It is all-wheel drive. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to build it. Well, let's head over here and let's dump some money in the 067. All right. So for the 6.7, we got ourselves a racing intake. We got ourselves a full-on intake for it so that she can breathe, because it really needs that. We're going to use a much heavier race ignition, so that way it has a little bit better fuel ratio. So we're going to dump a little bit more fuel in there. We're going to be getting ourselves an exhaust for the truck. And as far as valves and stuff, we're going to do a full-on build with this truck. So we're going to be putting a lot of money into this. I want it to be as bulletproof as possible. Now, here comes, we got brakes. This big boy or this big girl has to stop. We got to be able to get this truck to stop, because it's going to be a lot faster, a lot quicker, a lot heavier. Well, we're going to try to eliminate a lot of that weight. So we're going to come over here. Now, we're going to put some rally springs on here just because, so it has a little bit something. We're going to do roll bars front and back. And we don't need a roll cage, not on here. But we're going to do a street roll cage for the truck. And then right here is where we're going to dump a lot of that weight, because we're going to eliminate as much weight as we can. So we're going to eliminate 2180. So we're going to eliminate 2,180 pounds from the truck. So it should be a lot peppier than it was. We're going to put a racing clutch in here so we have a better shift time. And here is your transmissions. Now this truck is a 10 speed. So it's like, do you want to lose that 10 speed? That's right there's where you kind of got to look at it, because again, this truck is in fact a 10 speed. But do you necessarily need it to be a 10 speed? Probably not. So let's go ahead and we're going to put a race 9 speed in there. Dry shaft, and we have you got your differential, which we're going to put a race, or probably a sport rally. I actually have no idea. Probably I'll put a rally in here. Now we're going to come over here to tires. Alright, so over here at tires. Here, let me show you the tires you can get. You can do these. Those are rally, snow tires. And then you got these off-road compounds, which you kind of eliminate the dually. So you will lose the dually aspect of the truck. So, yeah. Do we want to go super singles on here, or do we just... I don't know. We probably will. Because I got a feeling it would help the truck out by a lot. To just run one single tire. Just one big fat tire on the
next day.
Alright, so the final build of the truck is $76,050. Alright, so we're paying 50 cents.
Choose the parts, I'll run cost projections.
Right?
Here's your current total.
Here we are. These are all the parts that we're putting into this truck. We're putting $76,000 into this truck. So this is the most I've ever spent building anything. So we fully customized it. We fully built it from stock to it. But we're not done yet. So let's head over towards paint. And I'm going to see if I can find a wrap. Alright, so here is the final build of the truck. And as you guys can see, this truck had made a very big transformation from when we first bought this truck to basically now. It looks amazing. It looks phenomenal. The wrap, it came out great. At first, I didn't think I was gonna like this wrap, but this wrap is just, you know, this wrap is just dope. It's just so good. The rims even complement the truck, like it or not. It just goes well with the truck, and I just cannot complain. We went the full rally style, though, the Baja style of the truck, and they even wrapped the you know, the roll bar. Like, that's crazy. And the bed, the inside of the bed's been wrapped. They took time to really wrap this truck, and I do like that. So, like, look at that. Like, the top matches down here. Like, that's just crazy. But yeah, the overall truck, but I know what you guys want to see is you want to see this truck put down the beans. I hear you. We have a stance Ford F-450 here. Alright, I want to give you guys a launch here, because we can do a launch in the truck. You guys are wondering how the interior is? A lot louder. A lot louder than before. We got that race exhaust on here, so this truck can breathe. The truck was very restricted with everything. You know, with the intake, it's very cloggy of an intake they have on these trucks. So that frees up a lot of airflow. The exhaust, get rid of that big old stovepipe that this truck have. And now it has a lot more free-flowing exhaust, a lot more air, a lot more fuel, which is a perfect mixture of a perfect truck. And that power stroke can now really sing here. From the truck being having an adjustable suspension, right now we have it on the lowest setting. We can raise it up to the highest setting, but with the lowest setting, the truck's a lot more planted on the road. You can see these curves here. Look at that. Usually the truck will just plow right into that guardrail, even at like 60, 45 miles an hour. This one can do these curves and turns now. Look at that. A lot better. Well, we did go with a wider front tire. We could go a little bit wider on the front if we wanted to, but right now it's a perfect medium balance. of having something that still has a nice road presence. But there you go, guys. The Ford F-450 build is now complete. We just spent $76,000 on this truck as far as parts, upgrades, wheels, tires, suspension, wrap. You know, the whole engine build of the 6.7, which the 6.7 is now incredible. Hopefully it lasts and can hold the power, which I am, like, we just spent over $100,000. We just spent about $130,000 on this truck. That's crazy. This is the most I've ever spent on a single vehicle. So that's crazy. But the truck is perfect. It can do everything. Off-road. It can drive. It can corner, which is crazy coming from a truck that was almost 9,000 pounds. But we did shave off an extra 2,000 because now the truck, I believe, is around 5,000 or maybe 6,000 pounds. So that's a lot of weight that we just lost on it. But yeah, there you go. The American F-450. This thing is a beast. It's an animal. It's an absolute powerhouse. I love it. I can't wait. And we might fine-tune it a little bit more just to get the truck perfect. But for now, this truck is dang perfect. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when I post videos. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out. So, in case you guys are wondering how much power does the Ford F-450 Platinum makes now, it now makes 1,049 horsepower and 2,319 foot-pounds of torque, and it weighs 6,478 pounds.